Alright, today we got a classic. Yep, you can see the box. It is an old timer, a Shrade old timer. When it comes to Shrade knives, I won't say that I'm not a fan. I am a fan, but I like more of the classic line, hence old timer. Today this is the Shrade old timer. If you can't tell by the case, Sharp Finger. This knife has been around a long time. It is a classic design, and to be honest, this is my first. I've had a lot of old timer knives, and honestly, I've used this knife a ton of times. Just seems like all of my grandfather, my uncles, cousins, anytime we went deer hunting and somebody needed a knife, somebody else always pulled out a Shrade old timer Sharp Finger. It is a classic hunting knife, perfect for skinning, perfect for gutting and processing deer or elk, whatever you're hunting. Now they do make a bigger model. Can't remember the name off the top of my head. I think it might be the Deer Hunter. Not sure on that though. But the Sharp Finger is, I want to say, the cutting edge is around 3 inches, maybe 3 1/4. The blade, of course, is a little bit bigger because you got this big swoop down that protects your fingers from going on the actual blade. You get it's just got a perfect grip. That arch, the way it sits in your hand, a little arch on top to set your thumb on. There is no jimping on this part, but again, this is more of a classic design. They didn't have, all that Spyderco jimping and stuff like that on these classic knives. But yeah, already, if you're not into carrying a fixed blade knife, I will say, you can put this up to my hand. I don't have the biggest hands. I wear a medium, sometimes a large glove, but I have about average hands. And you can see from my wrist to the tip of my fingers about the length of this Shrade. So carrying this knife would not be a big task. I don't carry fixed blades that much just because of the easiness of carrying of a folder. At work, I carry a fold-out DeWalt utility knife, and then normally I will also carry I carry so many folders it's not even funny. Lately, I like the Spyderco Dragonfly. I got that in G10, and that is an awesome little folder just to go along with my utility knife at work in case I actually need a knife. But a little small, so sometimes I will carry the Mannix 2, Paramilitary 2. Actually have today Kershaw Echelon, another great little folder, USA made Kershaw, little medium size assisted opening folder to carry along with my utility knife at work in case I actually need a knife. But today I'm actually thinking about carrying this. One thing about at work, I have to go through security when I go in and out of a certain area at work, so I got to take all the metal off me and get wanded and whatnot. So you don't want to take a huge 6-inch folder and freak everybody out. This one wouldn't be that bad. You can kind of tell it's a classic design. Doesn't look like a tactical knife, so if I was to pull this out, it wouldn't really scare anybody. And God, I got this knife for $15. $15. I'm not 100% sure on the blade steel. I'll look it up and put it in the comments. But not the comments, but the video description. But you got these sawmill handles, saw cut handles on the side, Really classic look, and actually gives you a pretty decent little grip. There is nothing on the top's smooth, but that just adds to the comfort of the knife. But yeah, perfect blade for skinning out your game. I can only imagine what it does to boxes, is, you know, if I had to cut up some boxes at work. But look at this, for $15 and you get this awesome leather sheath. You just got a little snap button to hold it in there. And when it comes to belts, you're not gonna have to worry about, you know, if you wear a bigger belt, this is gonna go on anything. So it's gonna sit the way, you know, some knives will have, you know, the belt loop in the middle here, and it'll sit up kind of higher. This will actually sit lower, but so it may sit outside your shirt, but one good thing about that is you're not going to have this this handle digging into your side. I notice sometimes when some of my knives, like fixed blades that carry a little higher, when you go to sit down in the truck or car or whatever to drive, you know, that handle will kind of stick into your side. Definitely don't think it's going to be a worry with this knife. And like I said, pulling it out in front of people, you know, some people are just going to get scared by anything, but this is definitely a smaller knife. It looks classic, so it's not going to really freak a lot of people out. But yeah, if you haven't tried out the Sharp Finger by Shrade Old Timer, definitely check out. Some people don't like Shrade knives. I personally am not like a huge fan of their new like tactical type folders, but definitely like the Old Timer lineup in Shrade. Classic knives that are just proven designs, proven knives that last. So yeah, you get this knife and you keep it sharp and take care of it and use it how it's supposed to be used. Probably gonna last you until you can pass it down to your kids or grandkids. So yeah, Shrade Old Timer, if you haven't checked this knife out, definitely think it's an awesome buy. Alright, until next time, y'all have a good one.